Hey, collective. I have a channeled message for some of you, and it's sad. It's sad, disgusting, disturbing, all of the things. The exact message that I got was, they tried to do you just like they did Michael Jackson. Yep. Whoever I'm picking up on, collective, you love children. You adore children, in fact. You appreciate how they are so sensitive, curious, honest. You know, I feel like you love children more than you do adults. And this is a very, very pure and an innocent sort of a love that you feel for them. Like you're very protective over children. I feel like you would lay down your own life in order to protect one if you needed to. So you've got this group of nasty, black-hearted people who knew this about you. And these are people who have committed crime after crime after crime against you. Yeah, these are the same ones who are responsible for your gang stalking and the smear campaigns, all of the bullshit, right? So these people, they got together and they came up with a plan to frame you for basically abusing children. For some of you, it could go further than that. They almost could have tried to frame you for exploiting children, which is particularly funny considering there are some of you who have been exploited with hidden cameras since you were a child. But that's another story, right? Yeah. So they tried to take this one very genuine and beautiful thing about you, your love for children, and they tried to morph it into this nasty, nasty thing about you. I mean, we all know Michael Jackson. We all know what they accused Michael of doing. And this is the exact same scenario. Michael Jackson, he never laid a hand on any child in any sort of unethical way. You and Michael are like kindred spirits. He also loved and wanted to protect children. That's it. That's all. And they literally tried to destroy you with this. And, you know, I would just like to add that a few years back, whenever I was still living in my hometown, whenever the targeting and the harassment was at an all-time high, whenever I was homeless and living in my car, someone gave me a phone. And I think it's because the one that I had broken it or it stopped working, you know, something to that effect. And it was like someone offhandedly was like, here, this is an old phone. If you can get it to work, you know, you can have it. And for the life of me, as you hear me say so many times, I cannot remember who it is that gave me that phone. But I'm sure that loss of memory, it has something to do with magic. They have been bippity-boppity-ing me my whole life. But anyway, so I get this phone and I charge it and I turned it on And the first thing that popped up on this screen were pictures of children. And they had bruises all over them, like from head to toe. I freaked out and I threw the phone away. I mean, I don't want to see anything like that. It breaks my heart. And initially, I thought that's why they had given me the phone, was so that I would see those pictures and it would break my heart, you know. That's what these people love to do, stomp on your heart over and over and over again. But as more time passes and the more information that I seem to uncover, I'm starting to wonder if that wasn't part of their lame-ass setup attempt, you know. Maybe they were trying to say that that was my phone and I had those pictures of abused children. And the pictures to me, like, one of my first thoughts were, it looked like a folder of pictures that like a CPS worker would have as like evidence. And I don't know if that's even remotely relevant, but it just came to my head. So yeah, the good news here though, collective, is the fact that I don't think anyone is buying this fabricated bullshit anymore. It is very evident to see, whoever you are, that you wouldn't lay a hand on a child. Whoever's responsible for this, they have massively messed up.